Hello and welcome to your Rugby Evening headlines for Monday, November 17th. First up, the All Blacks are set to make massive changes for this weekend's clash with Wales. Head coach Scott Robertson is expected to completely overhaul his squad after their bruising 33-19 defeat to England. The line coming out of New Zealand media is that wholesale changes are on the way, as the visitors try to reset after their Grand Slam dreams were crushed at Twickenham. That loss was England's first home win over the All Blacks in 13 years. And it's put Robertson under some serious scrutiny from fans and media back home. Another slip-up in Cardiff would only deepen the concerns, especially with the 2027 World Cup less than 2 years away. Robertson, who took over from Ian Foster after the 2023 World Cup, says the team won't shy away from the criticism. He told New Zealand media, "All I can say is we got a team that cares deeply about the black jersey. We will work tirelessly to be warriors on the field and champions off it." He admitted they haven't gotten the results they've worked for and can feel the fans' frustration. The Wales test will be New Zealand's final match of 2025. Robertson insists there are still 18 months to get it right before Australia 2027, and he has full confidence in his coaching staff. Despite the pressure, the expectation in New Zealand is still for the All Blacks to beat a Welsh side that just ended its own losing streak with a victory over Japan. A win would give Robertson a 10-3 record for the year, but critics argue it won't hide the deeper issues. Meanwhile, South Africa's assistant coach, Mzwandile Stick, has accused match officials of not treating the Springboks fairly. This comes after 2 permanent red cards in consecutive tests. Stick made his feelings clear when the team arrived in Dublin for their big showdown with Ireland, saying recent decisions have left the squad feeling disappointed and targeted. The Bucks finished their last 2 games against France and Italy with 14 men. Second rows Lou Jager and Franco Mustard were both sent off for high tackles. Jager has already been handed a 3-match ban, which South Africa is appealing. While Mustard is waiting for his disciplinary hearing, Stick said, as a team, "We are just disappointed with how things are flowing at the moment. Every week we are losing players, and it's sad." He pointed to the Mustard incident in Turin, arguing that similar tackles in other games over the weekend only resulted in yellow cards. He said, "If you are saying that Franco Mustard is a red card, then surely there were supposed to be more than 5 red cards across the games." He even claimed that outside interference during the Italy match led to a string of calls going against them, saying out of 21 decisions in the first half, 20 went against the Springboks. When asked directly if they feel unfairly treated, Stick didn't hold back. He mentioned recent suspensions for Makazole Mapimpi and Jan Hendrik Wessels in the URC, which added to their frustration. He said, "Surely somehow this is not fair, and I don't think we deserve this as a team." So, are they treated fairly? Stick's answer was a clear, "I don't think so." In other news, Scotland star Rory Darge is baffled by his team's spectacular collapse against Argentina on Sunday. The Scots were cruising to victory, leading 21-0 midway through the third quarter. But then the Pumas roared back with 5 tries in the final 24 minutes to snatch a remarkable 33-24 win. The capitulation was met with boos from some fans at Murrayfield and has put head coach Gregor Townsend under fresh pressure. Vice Captain Darge described a quiet changing room afterwards. He said, 21-0 up, and it felt that way. We felt like we were on top. It was a massive momentum swing, and we struggled to stem the flow. The guys on the pitch are the ones that have to do better. When asked how the match could turn so dramatically, Darge simply said, I don't know. He admitted that watching it back will show plenty of areas where they need to improve. Darge felt Scotland started well, carrying over the positive momentum from their narrow defeat to New Zealand the previous week. But he acknowledged that his side got flustered. When Argentina started to fight back, he said they need to be more ruthless and keep their composure when they have a big lead. What we need to look at is how we keep our composure in that last 30 minutes. When we race so far ahead, Darge explained. He added that the team needs to let the loss hurt during their reviews, before quickly flipping their mindset to focus on their next match against Tonga. Finally, Ireland head coach Andy Farrell says he never doubted his team's quality despite a patchy autumn campaign. His side is now looking to end the series on a high against the world champions, South Africa. Ireland produced their best performance of the month on Saturday, securing a record 46-19 win over Australia. Farrell had been critical of his team's earlier performances, including a loss to New Zealand and a clunky win over Japan. But after the Australia game, he said, we're a very good side, there's no doubt about that. Now, they face the ultimate test against the Springboks, who top the world rankings and have been in formidable form since the last World Cup. Farrell is relishing the challenge. You always want to test yourself against the best, he said. Certainly in this moment in time. South Africa are definitely the best, and we relish that sort of opportunity to see where we ray at. A hat trick from Mack Hansen helped Ireland to a 6-try victory against the Wallabies. But Farrell believes an even better performance will be needed to beat South Africa this weekend. He praised his team for not going within ourselves after making mistakes, which he felt happened in the Japan game. He knows the task ahead is huge, but he sees it as a fantastic way to finish off their autumn campaign. That's all for your Rugby News Roundup today. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe for all the latest updates from the world of rugby.